sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Houston. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
What we saw last week, Mike, was just a quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. And he found the end zone a total of 3 times. Twice on the ground, once through the air. But most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt him. If he continues to play at that level, it's going to be a hard team to beat on any given day.
Play action. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Texans.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. Open space inside the 10. And he's in. What a drop. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 15 for him of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
For Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain. Brings up
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now here's Burton, the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Nixon from the gun on 3rd down. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. He had the touchdown on the opening drive, and as you see, coming into the week, ranks right up there with the leaders in rushing touchdowns. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. With the man, that's Collins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards.
1st down and goal to go.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Mixon is in for a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going. Like, I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Broncos offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. his blockers get forward for a pickup of 3. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second down 6.
On second down, it's Nix. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Third down, they need 5.
Third and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one caught Devon Valen. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out wide. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Broncos.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Nix to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Big Sheldon Rankin getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
So after 1, it's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8.
1-yard pickup. Brings up third and 8.
To throw is Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Henry Toto on the tackle.
27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On the move left. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
To throw is Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 yards.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Denver.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on that play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw is Nix. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Taking, and he will get into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Texans 14, Broncos 10.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. D'Amico Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Lots of space past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
The Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard
He
line.
was brought down at the 4-yard
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
On the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Here's Stroud. And he's gonna be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. DJ Jones. He gets into drop 'em, and it's gonna set up 4th and goal. Kindly Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17 to 10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Find themselves trailing 17 to 10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Throwing is Nix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3. Throwing, Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
2nd down. Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
A run with Dobbins. And the Broncos are going to have First and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts,
Broncos
as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will come back to tie things at 17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go play action with Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. The Broncos offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
7-yard gain. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 7. First down, Broncos.
They'll stay on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but When you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
At their own 4-yard line.
Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Whoa. And so much of being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
To throw, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle of Kirk. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. He'll get that out to Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action. Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
12 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Texans.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will go up by 7.
Broncos 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. start on the ground. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the outside. Hauled in by Sutton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's another Broncos first down.
Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
It'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
There's a short one taken by Ingram. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Broncos first down.
On the zone read, this is Nix. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it at the 3. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Broncos first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Dobbins. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Nix from the gun on third down. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
At midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
On the option, they give it to Mixon. Joe Mixon. And he's got another one. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will go up by 7.
31. Broncos 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Nix. He's going to tuck it and go. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
Yards on the play. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Marvin Mims.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Back to throw. is Nix. He'll run again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. He's in there for the sack, and that takes us to 4th and goal.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Is complete, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Now a toss play with Mixon. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Now here's there's a keeper on his own read. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mixon. Not much happening there. Just a short game. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing. Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing is Nix. Open man left side. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Broncos first down.
A first down throw for Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12
more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
12 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. 2nd down. Nix looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion.
Incomplete. Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's
on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Here's first down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw. It's Nix. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.